Well,
people,
people,
we got
we
a
got a
goddamn mess
goddamn
going
mess
on.
going on.
Some
Some
fucking
fucking
shit
shit
is
is
going
going
on
Damn,
on
here.
Ed.
here.
Welcome, people. Good
Yes,
morning,
Yes,
good
sir.
sir.
evening, good
Welcome.
afternoon. My
Welcome,
partner's
Welcome,
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 upstanding.
welcome,
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 welcome.
welcome.
Shit.
Shit.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
people.
people.
I am
I
just
am just
frustrated here with
frustrated
this
here with this
bullshit.
bullshit.
I am
I am
totally
totally
frustrated with
frustrated
this
with
shit
this
that's
shit
going
that's
on
going
here.
on here.
I am,
I
man.
am,
Oh,
man.
I am
I am
absolutely
absolutely
frustrated with
frustrated
this
with
shit
this
that's
shit
going
that's
on
going
here.
on here.
They done
They done
arrested my
arrested
boy
my boy
Don
Don
Lemon.
Lemon.
Took his
Took his
butt to
butt to
jail
jail
on some
on some
bullshit
bullshit
charge.
charge.
we
we
just
just
we
we
just
just
letting
letting
uh,
uh
oh
oh
shit, I don't
shit,
know
I
what
don't
to
know what
say,
to
man.
say,
I
man.
was I was
I
just
would have been
shocked. I said,
shocked.
what
I
the
said, what
fuck
the
are they
fuck are
doing
they doing
arresting him?
arresting
Then they
him? Then they
arrested
arrested
another lady
another
who
lady
the
who
what
what
she's
she's
the
the
president of
president of
the
the
national
National
black
Black
broadcasting
Broadcasting
association or
Association or
something.
something.
Georgia
Georgia
Fort.
Fort.
These damn
These
Trump
damn
people,
Trump
man,
people,
they
man,
have
they
gone
have gone
absolutely out of
absolutely
their
out of their
fucking mind.
fucking mind.
We got a
We got a
president.
president.
This
This
I
he,
guess
I
he
guess
said,
he
well, I
said,
done
"Well, I
got
done
away
got
with
away with
everything else.
everything
I
else.
might
I
as
might
well
well
take this
take this
country for
country for
everything I
everything I
can
can
get.
get." Motherfucker
Suing
suing
the
the
IRS
IS
for
for
10
10
billion
billion
motherfucking
motherfucking
dollars.
dollars.
you gonna get it too. They gonna give it to him.
$10
$10
billion
billion
dollars they say
they
he's
say he's
suing him
suing them
for.
for.
I
I
couldn't
couldn't
believe
believe
this
this
shit.
shit.
And then
And
when
then
they
when they
asked him
asked him
about it
about it
on the
on the
news,
news,
oh, you
"Oh, you
fake
fake
news.
news.
Fuck you mean
What you
you
mean you
fake news?
fake
You the
news? You
one
the
that
one that
asked for the
asked for the
money. You
money.
done
You done
filed a
filed a
lawsuit.
lawsuit.
Damn.
Damn.
What the
What
hell
the
is
hell is
going
going
on?
on?
We
We
can't
can't
even
even
get
get
food
food
stamps
stamps
right. We
right.
can't
We can't
even get
even get
people's health
people's health
insurance
insurance
together.
together.
We
We
got this
got this
country that's
country is
about ready
about
to
ready to
go
go
belly
belly
up,
up,
bankrupt
bankrupt
like a
like a
summer
summer
god, and
god,
he
and he
trying to
trying to
he
he
finishing us
finishing us
off.
off.
He
He
like a
like a
vulture
vulture
flying
flying
around the
around the
goddamn
goddamn
carcass.
carcass,
Just
just
picking up
picking up
picking up the
picking up the
pieces.
pieces,
And we
and we
allow this
allow
shit
this
to
shit to
happen.
happen.
Well, he tried to do a martial law. That's what he wanted to do. January 6th. But the Democrats didn't bite. And wasn't no shots fired that I know of. I mean, one person got killed. But as far as the bullet goes, and he's working on that martial law real bad. I mean, you know, the question is, are there the blue gonna come through for us? Are the blue gonna come through for us? They're gonna be our only savior right now because the military, a lot of them are complicit because that's their commander in chief. And this man had already got $230 million from the DOJ. He done stole all kind of money. He done the Marlin clause, forget about it, because he done set up so many programs. He charged the government billions of dollars. And these Democrats, or Republicans, I should say, is complicit too. And the only thing that I can tell, and there are some Democrats that behind closed doors is happy this is all happening too, because they're complicit. Not all of them, obviously, and not all of them Republicans. But in my opinion, This is all on the American people. They keep on talking about the polling, the polling. He got the lowest polling that we've ever seen, 37%, and blah, 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 blah. The American people is getting ready for the Super Bowl. The American people is getting ready for the Olympics. The American people is getting ready for the 250-year celebration of these United States. And they're trying to go on with their life despite, because in their mind, this too will pass. This too will pass. We just got to go through it. Well, I don't know. There is a God, and he's still on the throne. So, what is it that, why do we have to go through this? I think that, well, we have to go through this, in my opinion. Now, I'm sort of kind of rapping and raving too, because I've been upset for a while. When you have anger in your chest and all the time, that's a lot of stress. That's what Malcolm X had it, Martin Luther King had it, a lot of the civil rights leaders had it, a lot of the ministers had it, and you're full of stress because you know right from wrong. We all know right from wrong, and we know there has been in the last, especially 20 years, there's been a lot of wrong that we've done. This country, the people in this country, stealing, killing innocent people all over the world and in this country. So, where are we? I heard Cornel West say, America is morally broke. I don't know how we're gonna get out of it. They have destroyed all the ministers, and the ministers have somewhat, they've dogged all the ministers, people of reputation or supposed to be motivational speakers and that kind of thing. They have destroyed them. So we have no moral person that's out there. So how do we, because our whole thing was America, the greatest country in the world, freedom, justice. Freedom and justice, liberty. And the American people, only thing they're concerned about, when I say American people, I'm talking about those people, working class people, so-called middle class people, upper class people. The only thing they're concerned about is getting their paycheck and just keep on living while things are crumbling policy-wise under our feet. Then they want the poor people or broke people or whatever you want to call those people to get out there and march and protest, do their dirty work for them. It's too late, Ed. It's too late. There's nothing we can do about it because they're in power, man. We got 3 more years of this shit. It's too late. So I don't know how we're going to get through it because you already expressed the last show and several shows, both of us, the country, the people around us they're gone. People that we was partnership with, they're gone. So that's not how the world works today. We all have to be connected. So this is something that I guess we just have to go through. How we get through it, I have no idea. You just got to walk by faith and not by sight. Because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what God got planned for this country. Because, Lord knows, there's so many other countries are hurting bad. So many countries hurting bad. People are hurting bad. And the countries that's doing fairly decent, they're just piecemealing helping these people. Just like that's all we was doing, piecemealing. Just like we piecemealing our own people. So I don't know. I can keep talking, but like I said, I'm feeling the same frustration, the same stress, the same anger, all of that. But the one thing I do, I believe in God. There is a God. And he sees everything. And it's just right now, it's just their time now, I guess. It's their time. So go on, have at it, Donald Trump. Money ain't shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. Money ain't shit. Hell, you got everything you need. You got a private jet. You got your own little palace. I'm sure you got all the women you want. So you got everything you need. You do your favorite project and people protecting you, golf. And then your little hirelings is doing the same thing. So, hey, have at it. Have your fun. It's only for a season. That's what the word says. It's just for a season. But in the meantime, we got people hurting. So that means that we people who's able to do it, help those people that's hurting. That's all we can do. Help those people that's hurting. If you're out of food, help those people. If you need a place to stay, help those people. Need clothes on your back, help those people. That's all we can do right now. Because the Democrats missed the boat. They missed the boat, bro. They should have got rid of that man a long time ago. But they was making too much money,
Oh, shoot.
Democrats, you know it, they missed the boat. They should have got rid of that man a long time ago. And you said it the other day, McConnell.
Mitch
Mitch
McConnell.
McConnell.
Old
Old
Mitch.
Mitch.
And you had Republicans voted against him. They tried to get him out of there.
Yep.
Yep.
He
He had them all together, and he told his conference, he said, well, we're going to let the American people deal with him.
Well, he
He
had
had
2016
to 20 his first term.
I
think he had,
from
from the looks of it and everything, he wanted to comply with being an actual president of this country. And after he was voted out in 2020, he spent 4 years suffering because of what happened and stuff in the election. So I guess he came back and said, "Hey, I'm not going to let this bull crap happen no more. I'm going to finish him off." And that's what he's doing, people. He is finishing his country off. He has did everything he could. Before he surrounded himself with people who had a conscience, who thought about the country that they were living in. They had some morale, some morality. But these folks he got surrounding him now, they're scared of him. Bassett, Lutnick, Bondi, Hegseth, all of them. Secretary of State.
And Rubio, I am
Yeah,
the Secretary of State, he's scared of him. They all afraid of him. They know they are in fear of him and what he will do to them. So none of them, we cannot expect any one of them to create some kind of a backwash or backbreaking everything for the country. If he wants to destroy the country, they are right there with him. They let the country be destroyed. They don't care. But at some point in time, Ted, somebody is going to have to realize that they live here in this damn country. They have a family here. They're gonna have to realize that sometime my family lives here. My children live here.
I got third and second cousins that live here.
Yes, sir. Some of them going to have to realize that some of them going to have to get some sort of morality and say, we need to do something here to protect this country and stuff and everything, because there is, and I know they're seeing him deteriorate. He's deteriorating in front of their eyes. And probably most of them are hoping that, well, shit, he can't make it too much longer. But that old rascal, he just ain't dying. And it's an awful shame, man, that you have people and stuff like that and stuff there who are there. And you see them sitting there at the table and stuff with this man, knowing that what the hell he's doing wrong is destroying the place where you live at. But I guess all of them feel the same way. Well, I'm gonna get mine while he getting his.
And that's what they're doing.
You look at the Congress and everything, and they had in December when they well, not December, but November when they passed that continuing resolution. At the end, when the House passed theirs, there was they passed their continuing resolution, got it through without any Democratic support. Sent it to the daggone Senate, and they had a shutdown. I don't know if it was the longest shutdown, but they said it was the longest shutdown. I believe the longest shutdown was when his first term in 2017, when the country was shut down for 45 days when Nancy Pelosi, when Nancy Pelosi was there, they was but you turn around and you had what, 7 Democrats who said, well, we're gonna ask them to let us have a vote on the Affordable Care Act subsidies in December. And after they were shut down for the longest time in the world, they turned around and capitulated and said, well, we can't leave the country shut down any longer. We're gonna go against the whole thing. And even though it happened, and Schumer sat there and said, well, I ain't got nothing to do with it, even though damn well he did. Because he gave up the ghost back in March of 2025. So they asked the Republicans, where we going to have a vote and stuff on this damn thing. So the Republicans say, okay, we'll do it. So the people of the House got together, got some Republicans with them and said, well, we're going to extend the subsidies for the Affordable Care Act for 3 years. They passed it. Sent it to the Senate. And the bill's still sitting there. Them seven Democrats all sat down there
and
and
they
they
ain't
ain't
said
said
a
a
goddamn
goddamn
thing.
thing.
They just
They
got
just got
screwed
screwed
again.
again.
The
The
Republican
Republican
told them,
told me,
the
they
Senate
said,
said,
well,
we
we
have a
we
vote
have a
on it.
vote on it.
They ain't had
They
shit.
had shit.
They sent
They
the
sent the
bill to them. The
bill to
House
them. The
sent the
House sent
bill
the
to them,
bill to them,
and the
and the
Democrats
Democrats
there
there
said, well,
said,
you
well,
guys
you guys
promised us
promised
that we
us
were
that
going to
we
have
were
a
going to have
vote.
a vote.
And they
And
looked
they
at them
looked
and
at him
said,
and
we
said, we
lied,
lied.
and
And
kept on
kept on
going.
going.
We
We
lied to you.
lied to you.
So what?
So what?
And
And
Ted,
Ted,
we've been
we've been
seeing this
seeing this
shit
shit
going on
going on
there
there
with the
with the
Democrats
Democrats
since
since
Obama was the
Obama was the
president.
president.
Every
Every
time
time
we
we
get to a
get to a
position,
position,
and
and
this
this
was
is
why
why
people
people
today
today
who
who
were
were
back
back
there in
there in
2008 and
2008 and
went and
went
saw
and
all
saw
this
all this
crap,
crap,
look
look
around and
around
say,
and say,
why
why
in
in
the
the
hell
hell
should
should
I
I
vote for a
vote for a
Democrat? Because
Democrat? Because they ain't
they
gonna
ain't
do
gonna do
shit
shit
either.
either. They
They
just like
just
them
like them
goddamn
goddamn
Republicans.
Republicans.
They
They
too
just too
fucking peas in
fucking
the
peas in the
politics.
politics.
One's
One's
just
just
a
a
little
little
bit
bit
different. Got a
different. Got a
little bit.
little bit.
He might
He
have a
might have a
little bitty
little
black
bitty
mark
black
on his
mark
face,
on his
but they
face, but
all
they
the
all
same
the
pea
same
in the
pea in the
pod.
pod.
That's what we
That's
get.
what we get.
When you
When
had a
you had a
chance
chance
to
to
do what
do
they're
what they're
doing and
doing
stuff
and
right
stuff right
now,
now,
we did
we
not
did
do
not
it.
do it.
And
And
did it and
did it
stuff
and stuff
for the
for the
American
American
people.
people.
They don't
They don't
care
care
about the
about the
American
American
people,
people,
Democrats or
Democrats or
Republicans.
Republicans.
So
So
why in the
why in
hell
the
are we
hell are we
sitting out
sitting
there
out there
wishing and
wishing and
hoping for the
hoping for the
midterm
midterm
and put
and
the
put the
Democrats in
Democrats in
power?
power?
Most of those
Most of those
Democrats out
Democrats
there who
out
are
there
going
who
to
are
be
going to be
running, who
running
was in
within
competitive
competitive
districts,
districts,
Ted,
Ted,
are going to
are
have
going
the
to have the
same
same
problem
problem
that I'm
that
talking
I'm
about
talking
right
about
now.
right now.
You're going to
You're
have
going to have
constituents sitting out there
saying to
saying,
them,
why in the
why in
hell
the
should I
hell should
vote
I
for you?
vote for you?
Because
Because every
we
time
vote
we
to
vote
put
to
your
put
ass in
your ass in
power and stuff
power and stuff
again,
again,
you do the
you do the
same
same
goddamn thing
goddamn
that
thing that
Republicans do.
Republicans
You
do.
don't
You
do
don't do
nothing.
nothing.
You don't
You don't
stand up
stand up
for us. You
for us.
don't
You
do
don't do
crap.
crap.
And they
And they
always,
always
as a
is a
Democrat,
Democrat
who ain't
who
going to
ain't
vote
gonna vote
with the rest
with the
of the
rest of the
Democrats.
Democrats.
Always.
Always.
You got
You
one
got
of them
one
who
of them
stand
who
it up, or
standing up
two
for
of them.
two of them.
That
That
damn
damn
Munchin,
Munchin or
or
whatever
whatever
his
his name
name
was
was
from
from West
West Virginia,
Virginia
voted
voted
against
against
the
the
Democrats
Democrats
and
and
stuff
stuff
in
in
many a
many a
daggone
daggone
case there
case
when
there
we
when
was
we
in
was in
power, when we
power, when
had
we
both
had
them
both
houses
them
of
houses of
Congress
Congress
and the
and the
presidency.
presidency.
And they
And they
stopped a
stopped
whole
a
bunch
whole
of stuff
bunch of
that we
stuff
could
that
have
we could
had.
have had.
He got his feet up on a lawn chair on his yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He set
he
out
set
there.
out there.
Him and that
Him and that
daggone
daggone
stinking
stinking
Christian
Christian
sentiment
sentiment from
Arizona.
Arizona.
You
You
guys,
guys, I
I hope
hope
you
you guys
guys remember
remember
these
these
folks
folks
and
and
stuff
stuff
because
because
I
I
do.
do.
I
I
remember
remember
sitting
sitting
there
there hoping and
praying
praying and
and
stuff
stuff
that
we had
we
enough
had enough
votes to
votes
get
to
this
get
shit
this shit
through,
through.
but those
But
two
those two
always
always
voted with the
voted with the
Republicans.
Republicans.
Now we're
Now
gonna
we
have it.
gonna
They
have it.
wanted
They
to end
wanted
the
to end the
filibuster. No,
filibuster.
we ain't
No,
gonna
we
do
ain't gonna
that.
do that.
There's so many enemies that have, I guess the word is capitulate, or sort of went along with the program, and there's too many to name, and and I'm thinking about these big money donors, that have given this man millions and millions of dollars and contribute to his campaign and just putting money in his pocket for their little tax breaks and for their deregulating all kind of shit. So, Trump is taking advantage of that because he's doing what these corporations want. He's doing what these multi-millionaires and billionaires want. And what did she say? Let them eat cake. Because, you got 30 million, 20 million, I say 25 to 30 million people worth over $100 million in this country. They living well. They're living well, bro. So they don't care. And, you know, all they got to do is get on a real expensive cruise ship or go overseas and nobody even know who the hell they are, and they don't give a shit. You got too many foreigners that has come here and made billions of dollars off of our back. They have given them money. They have picked up all kinds of contracts because they got things to offer. You know, look at Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is not from this country. And he got billions of dollars from the government. Musk, same thing. And then those are just the two. And then and it's probably hundreds of them that's got government contracts. Billions of dollars from the government. And I dare to say the reason why they don't want black folks to be involved. Now, we just found out, at least I just found out, the father of AI is a black man. He's the one that initiated the whole scheme of AI. He kept himself quiet, and they kept him quiet under the table, getting ready to do a document on him. The question is, though, Ed, is in my opinion, well, it's not a question. It's just that, like I said, you know, when you got that many multimillionaires that's worth $100 million or more, they don't care about. That's the reason why they don't care about killing these people that's working class people, white people. They don't care about that. They don't care. And then you got these thugs running around. You know, hey, $50,000 signing bonus and make $75,000 to $150,000. Shoot, they ain't never made that much money in their whole life. And you got thousands of them now. Thousands of them. They got over $100 billion set aside to even. They just can't get enough people. This is what they're doing. So I don't know how we're going to win because you get that Bassett. Here's the thing. These people that do evil, we know that God hates evil. These people that do evil, but the point is that some of us who's trying to do the right thing, some of us got evil in us. So we're not perfect. So I guess the most evil person, wicked person, gonna win out. This country was headed to the right way, Ed. It was really headed in the right direction. At least it was trying to. But this is a combination. This is my own opinion now. I'm just throwing this out there. Until you do right by us, everything you touch is gonna fail. Our ancestors is crying in their grave right now, rolling over right now. I believe that, bro. I believe that. All those people that died coming here. I believe that. Until you do right by us, do the right thing.
Yep.
I really believe that. I really believe that. There is no coincidence. That is not a coincidence that every time we have big hurricanes that are coming from Africa. Huh? It's no coincidence, is it? I'm telling you, there is something that's going on here. This is a spiritual warfare. There's something going on. I'm telling you. I mean, I might be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I'm telling you, there's something that's going on. Until you do right by us, our ancestors died to get us free. Our ancestors marched to get us free. Their children's children's children.
Well,
For you folks out there who didn't understand what Mr. Hodges was saying about how the ghost and stuff of Africa comes over here and he brings death and destruction. If you look at the Weather Channel, any time we get a hurricane that comes to these coasts, up and down the coast, or anywhere over here, it originates right off the Cape of Africa.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from, people.
Yeah.
they leave all the bad stuff leaves Africa, the coast of Africa, and they start coming across the Atlantic Ocean, just like the ships did.
And what was one of the first countries that got rid of slavery? It was Mexico. They didn't allow it. They didn't allow it.
And just like the ships, the hurricane would drop off in one of them islands, or it'll come up to the coast of the United States, and that's where these ships came in. They brought the slaves. So hey, we might have something there.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I look at everything in eight answers. There's always 8 to 10 answers to, solutions or the reason why things happen. Critical thinking, you have to realize there's always something, the reason why things happen. And think about this, Ed. And I'm talking about black people now, we were programmed to believe in a certain religion that came from the Middle East. That we believed in Jesus. And those people wrote their own slave book, Bible, fed it to us until we started learning how to read the whole Bible. And we built towns all over this country and living the American dream. And they destroyed it all. Because we was living our American. There is no such thing as a utopia. Utopia is after the here and after. That's what they say. That's going to be, land of milk and honey, I guess, and all of that. But the point is, we were living a good life. We was minding our own business. And then here comes some evil, wicked people that was jealous, that didn't want to work. Because one thing I know is this. I can only talk from my own experience. My father got my ass and my brothers up at 5:30 in the morning. And we worked and built whatever little we can do to take care of our family. So I can imagine what our people was doing in the 1800s, in the early 1900s. building buildings and building all kinds of stuff and farming and everything, canning and all that stuff. So we're used to working and taking care of ourselves. But when people start coming in messing with you and sabotaging your lifestyle. And the same thing is happening right now today. So it's just a matter of just being patient, I guess. I don't know. I mean, these white folks got to start fighting, and they got to realize, hey, you got to realize that we are human and we are smart and we know what we're doing. And you have to accept our leadership. And there are a lot of smart black people who have kept this country going. I just named you one person. Look it up. Google it. The father of AI.
So you
you
already
already
Googled it
Googled it
already,
already,
then,
then,
what
what
you
you
saying?
saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to check,
make sure
that you had
that you had already
Googled
Googled
it.
it.
You already
You already know
that
that
who
who
he
he
is
is
and
and
what
what
his
his
name is,
name
right?
is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
They
They
consider him
consider him
the
the
father
father
of
of
AI.
AI.
The cell phone was created by the black man.
The who?
Who?
A cell phone.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So I'm just saying, we're good, bro. I mean, I just think that we're good.
You think
You
so,
think
huh?
so, huh?
Oh yeah, we're good. It's just a matter of, here's the thing, the evilness have to be evil, and it's only for a season. But the thing is, Ed, you know, Dick Gregory said this. I heard him say this. And these are small potatoes now, but he said that if he gave every black person $1 million, that's when money was money, they would go crazy. They wouldn't know how to act. You know, they would just, you know, be wilding out. But if you gave them 2 million, this is me putting this in, gave them 2 million, let them wild out for a little bit, and then they say, okay, I still got $1 million left. Then they're gonna start do business. We have went through so much stress, hardship, discrimination, prejudice, all of that, that you have to wild out. But then after that 1 million is gone, you say, okay, now I got to do business. And then everybody going to do business. Opening up their businesses, doing this, doing that, farming, all that. So that's why we want our reparations.
Well,
Well,
people,
well,
we
we wake up every day and stuff with a lot of crap going on. I'm hoping, Ted, that you were right about, because I am losing hope, man. I'm telling you, I'm losing hope, people. I just watch this stuff that's going on around here and how they are just, and it seems like that right now people of color are the ones and stuff who are doing most of the suffering. Even though you got white folks out there now, they done killed 2 white people, shot the lady in the head, shot the other VA nurse and stuff and everything, white person. We are the ones and stuff and everything that, and I'm not going to minimize the fact that these people, these 2 folks and stuff did die, but you've got a lot of people out there of color and stuff and everything who are doing the bulk of the suffering. And we are seeing it and stuff all the time. They just, it seems like we the low hanging fruit, and they just gonna pick on us. I looked at Man, I hate to keep bringing his name up, but see today, see this man who was a journalist walk up in and doing his work as a journalist, and they just insist on putting him in jail. I thought they were going to do the same thing to Letitia James, but they backed up off of her. I don't know why Trump left her alone, but he backed up off of her. But they stayed on this old boy and stuff and everything because I guess they figured that he was that low hanging fruit.
Put him in jail.
Lock him up. Find some kind of way to lock him up. Make an example out of him.
That's what they do, bro. And you know, a lot of it is strategy too, Ed. You know, even though it can be bogus, and however, number one, if you ever heard his show before, he dogs Trump out every day. Every day. And the thing is that this is going to cost him a lot of money. The man ain't worth. He probably not worth no. He might not be worth $5 million.
Right.
Because CNN and stuff set him out the door. He would make a lot of money and stuff then, but when you make a lot of money, you also spend a lot of money. And I noted that he spent quite a bit of money to get his platform up and going.
Yeah,
you don't have the kind of platform he's got and the travel that he is doing, and plus keeping up somewhat of his lifestyle up, and
you know he got half a dozen probably people working for him.
Absolutely, because you got to have the producers, you got to have coming in, and he's paying them people out of his own pocket. So. And like you said, he's got to have an attorney, man, and these attorneys and stuff and everything to beat up on the government. They're not cheap.
$500 an hour.
Probably more than that. Probably that's just for regular work, but just to get the person, the attorney to come, you looking at $2 or $3 million. They acting upfront payment. I need $2-3 million, brother, up front, and then he's going to have to pay a bond to get out of jail.
This is all about breaking him too.
Yep.
And the other part of it is using him so that they can talk about it the whole weekend, and not talk about Epstein and Melania's documentary.
And guess what the Department of Justice did? They just released another 3 million pieces of information on the Epstein file. But they got another 3 million that they're supposed to have ready to go. But the Department of Justice saying, well, we're not going to release that yet because we figured that 3 million is enough for y'all to look at. These folks and stuff.
This stuff is on the white folks.
And these folks have violated this mad court order, and they figured that they can violate the judicial system anytime they get ready, and there's no recourse and stuff from the judicial system at all. And until one of them get locked up, and the judge says lock them up for contempt and everything, they're going to continue to do what they're doing, violating court order. So there is no justice, Mr. Harvey. What they say, no justice, no peace. Oh man. Well, folks, I don't know what to say. I'm just flabbergasted here. I'm just flabbergasted. I just have no idea what to say.
So, Mr.
Harvey,
what you got
to say? Go ahead.
My last word is this: I'm gonna do a little my ministry thing going, I mean, not too much. I don't want to bore nobody, but you know what? God is in control. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. And we have to realize that there's a reason for everything. And this is a wake-up call. They try to confiscate the word woke. But the point is that word is more important than anything now. If you're not aware of what's going around you and what's happening to this country, democracy, the money that the taxpayers pay and how he's abusing that money, if you're not aware of that, shame on you. Shame on you. You might be a lot of these so-called, what they call white folks. I don't call them white folks, but I call them white folks because that's all you can do is call them white folks. But these white folks, some of them, call themselves Italians, Irish, Polish, Germans, Russians, all of them here. Greeks, all of them here call themselves white. Some even Latinos call themselves white. But you for Trump. You for what he's doing. And the thing is that you don't realize that he's destroying this country. You see things that's happening. You happy that, yeah, let's get all those undocumented people out of here. Yeah, let's don't give those people those SNAP benefits. Yeah, let's don't give those people those, the health care. Yeah, because all they are is they're just abusing the system. And you don't even know how the system works and what's going on with the system.
And when they do get anything out of the system, it's pennies, nickels, and dimes. This man is still in billions of dollars, but he okay to steal billions, but these other folks who are getting away with a couple of pennies, you got to prosecute them.
Because, in their mind, hey, my household is making 150, 200 plus. Hey, we're doing just fine. It's those grifters. That's all they are. We got too much safety net. These people, and yet still, and I'm gonna say this, and I say this every time, over 500,000 foster care people, over 1.5 million homeless, over 2 million people in prison, over 1 million juvenile prisoners. Now you say, oh, that ain't a whole lot of people. Yeah, that's about 5 million people, lives you done destroyed in families in this country. In this country. And you happy, yeah, charter schools going all over the place, and forget public school. I'm going to send my kid to private school. I'm going to send my kid to charter school. Well, everybody don't have transportation to take their kids to school. That's why you have the yellow buses. Everybody don't have that 10,000, 15,000 to take their kids to a private school. You being suckered in. That's what it is. Them private schools ain't doing no more than what those public schools doing if you put the right people in position. So you get what you get.
Well, when
you've got people in the state government who are taking away public school funds, you get what you get. There are states and stuff now who are taking public school funds, and the Supreme Court has allowed this to happen. So they can take the money from the public schools and put it into the private school. And it doesn't matter how much money you got, you can take
8,
$8,
9,
$9,
$10,000,
$10,000,
whatever
whatever
they
they
are
are
paying
paying
per
per
child,
child,
per
per
semester and
semester
stuff
and
in the
stuff in the
public school
public school
system,
system,
and you can
and you
take
can
that
take that
money and
money and
stuff
stuff
out of
out of
the public
the public
school
school
funds
funds
and put it
and put
into
it into
your
your
private
private
account
account
for your
for your
children.
children.
And people
And
are
people are
doing it.
doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it.
And they
And
can
they can
afford to
afford
pay
to
the
pay
whole
the whole
tuition.
tuition.
But they
But
say,
they said,
forget
Yeah.
that.
forget
We're
that.
going
We're
to
going
take
to take this money
from
from
these
these
poor
poor
children
children
and put
and
it
put it in our pockets and stuff because
that's our
that's
money.
our money.
Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Mr.
Mr.
Harvey,
Harvey,
anything else you got to say?
Wake up and God bless the American people, because I'm saying, please wake up. Please. This is all on you, white folk. It's all on you.
I'm sorry to say, Ted, but most of them don't give a shit.
Well, you get what you get. People.
Most of them don't give a shit. Most of them don't give a crap. I'm telling you, I see them all the time, every day. They don't give a crap. As long as they okay and they got their millions of dollars sitting in the bank account, they don't care.
They don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit.
And
it's surprising to people. Sometimes when you hear these people talking, you wonder where in the hell do they live at? They will come out and say these people don't want to work.
They don't
want to work.
I see them.
They don't want to work.
Yeah.
They're only paying the people $10 an hour.
If that.
That's it. They have to drive 20-some miles to get to the job here in the area where we at. They got to have a car. They got to pay insurance. They got to pay gas. They got to pay rent. They got to make sure the kids get ready off to school. They get fed. And they got to do this on $10 an hour. But they got the nerve to tell people they don't want to work. And they will look you in the face and be sincere about it. They don't want to work.
And you get
tired, Ted, of telling them what the hell the reality and stuff is. What do you mean these people don't want to work? You're not paying them enough money to get out here and work. Can you go to work and earn a living and stay here in this area for $10 an hour?
Hell to the no.
You know they can't, Ted, but they ain't gonna say that. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about. They just don't want to work. Okay, fine. Don't want to talk to them.
But that's what I hear all the time
where I'm at. These white folks around here will tell you that they don't want to work. They don't want to work. So anyway, like I said, they don't care.
So people,
these folks do not care, and that is how this man is getting away with everything he's getting away with. Because most people don't care.
As long as he's stealing, they gonna steal.
Long as he can steal, they gonna steal.
They
don't want him to steal no more than what they can steal. Woe is these poor folks. These people have stole billions of dollars.
Trillions here, trillions.
But they upset from this PPO crap they had and stuff back when Trump was in the office, that COVID came and then Biden finished it up. And these people were the Catholic Church, they figured stole at least $5 billion from this stuff. The people up there in Minnesota, their little community, they stole but a couple of $100,000. The SBA director said,
We gonna
We gonna cut all their funding off. $5 million funding off for them. Cause they stole a couple $100,000. Somebody stole a couple $1,000.
So we
So we gonna cut off their funding. And now we're gonna go around the country
and
find out
in
in
these
blue states and stuff who stole money. We're gonna cut their funding off again.
So it's
okay.
It's still billions of dollars now, people.
But you steal a couple $100,000, you in trouble. It's the country we living in, people. This is the country that we living in. This is where we live.
Well, in the words of Jesse Jackson, keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. And there's a story going around about Jesse Jackson Jr. now, too. I'm about to tell you about that on that next show. His son. You know they took his law license and his wife's law license when they got convicted, right? From his
he trying to get up to Trump to get a pardon?
Well, he's trying to get a pardon from the Trump administration so he can get his law license back. Because if you convicted for felony, they will not give you a law license. They took his wife's law license too. Anyway, that's what's going on, people. We'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good day.